Gold's at an all-time high. Bitcoin's at an all-time high. Crypto is booming right now, and I believe that it's only going to get even better. Now, we're going to be talking about it in this video. We're going to be going over some of the reasons why gold and Bitcoin and so on are surging, and the fact that there's so much more room left to run. Guys, do not miss out on this bull market rally. You've seen the playbook. You understand what's to come. Do not let it pass you by the same way that it did in 2017 and 2021. Nobody wants to sit here and wait another 4, 5, 6 years for another cycle. Take advantage of this one. So let's talk about it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Claybro, and I am very, very excited about what's going on in the cryptocurrency market right now. We could see $125,000 plus Bitcoin. Ethereum sitting at $4,700, $4,680 at the moment. And Tom Lee, okay, basically the Michael Saylor has Bitcoin, Tom Lee has Ethereum. And he believes that Ethereum is going to be $10,000 to $12,000 by the end of the year. Understand, we're in October, November, and December. That's all we got left in 2025, guys. If you can't lock in for a few months, if you can't lock in for a couple weeks here, I don't know what to tell you, right? You're going to be sitting there and you're going to be mad and you're going to be watching everybody else, bask in the gains and all of that. Now, I'm going to go over what these analysts are saying about gold and silver and why crypto prices are rising right now. It says growing fiscal concerns in some of the world's largest economies are adding momentum to a so-called debasement trade as investors flock to the perceived safety of Bitcoin, gold, and silver while pulling away from other major currencies. It says the yen tumbled on Monday as pro-stimulus lawmaker, I'm going to hack his name up, Sanai Takachi, was set to become Japan's next prime minister. French bond spreads blew out and the euro slid after the prime minister resigned, hurling the country into another political crisis. The dollar, which has weakened about 30% against Bitcoin this year, remains under pressure as the U.S. government shutdown drags on. The euro has its own problems with fresh political uncertainty brewing in France. But it says at the heart of these moves lies a growing pile of debt across the United States, Japan, and Europe that countries are struggling to manage. That's boosting the appeal of alternative assets like precious metals and cryptocurrencies, which are setting new milestones. Gold rose to a fresh high on Monday, I believe around $3,900 per ounce. I saw that yesterday, so I don't know exactly what it's at today, probably between $3,900 and $4,000. It says, well, Bitcoin hovered near fresh all-time highs as well, $125,000 plus. Now, the political situations across these countries give you reason to buy gold and Bitcoin as debasement hedges, said Chris Weston, head of the research for Pepperstone Group. It's become a big momentum trade. There's nothing that breeds sentiment like a market that's going up. You've got to be in it. And I couldn't agree more with Chris. Guys, we are not overbought. We are not overheated. We are not even to the point of greed yet. The market right now is sitting at a level of 59 neutrality, meaning there's so much more room to run to the upside. It is not considered overbought by the RSI, and altcoin season sitting at a level of 67 is not overheated as well. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, Tron, Cardano, all of these tokens are doing extremely well, with Bitcoin leading the way, testing all-time high after all-time high. It has been a phenomenal rally over the last week. October is living up to its name. And guys, if you go back and you look at the bull market cycles of 2013, I'm not going to zoom in on it. You can see a tiny little blip on the screen here. 2013, October into November and December. That was the bull market peak. Bitcoin went from 1,000 back down to a couple $100. If you go to the bull market of 2017, guys, October into November and December, Bitcoin hit $19,000 before falling back down to $3,000. If you go back to the bull market of 2021, October into November, December, before falling back down. October, potentially into November, December. And I've got to say potentially, right? Because nobody knows what the future holds. But we are watching it play out in real time, the same way that it did in the previous cycles. So, analyze this for yourself. Make a decision. I've made my decision, and my decision is to accumulate. Guys, one of the places I am holding my cryptocurrency is on the Best Wallet wallet. You guys can download this on Google Play Store, Apple App Store. This is a decentralized application so that you hold your keys, your crypto, and it's in your custody. If you want to go out there and buy some of the smaller assets, I've been loading up on Bitcoin Hyper. Now, of course, this takes advantage of the Bitcoin name, but this is one of the top-selling ICOs of 2025. They've already done $22 million, and that's because they're building a Layer 2 blockchain for Bitcoin. Now, the price is going to rise again in the next 1 day and 22 hours, so if you want to check this one out, you've got a link in the description below that's going to pull you up this website right here. It's a very easy process if you want to connect your wallet and grab some, but if not, learn about it. Right? Learn how the layer 2 is going to work to bring utility to Bitcoin, because right now Bitcoin is slow and Bitcoin is rather expensive. But if you're able to transact with your instant finality, almost zero fees, you're going to be doing very, very well to bring utility to Bitcoin. And when you're ready to move it back over to the layer 1, you simply initiate the request and it sends your tokens back to the layer 1 address. They've got about 15,000 followers on their X account, getting a lot of attention on social media, hundreds of thousands of views on their posts, and I believe that this one could explode as Bitcoin continues to hit new all-time highs. I'm diversifying. I am buying everything that I can. I want to know what you guys are doing. Let me know down in the comments below, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.